What's up, guys? This is Demon Skullfire back with another build video. This is my 611 KD build. So let's get into it. So the position you're going to be is a power forward. I'm enjoying this build very much, by the way. This is one of my favorite builds of the year that I've made so far. And on top of that, I think it's my favorite build I've ever made because it's a different type of play style for me, but I'm enjoying it. And I think I'm going to start making one of these every year, or trying to at least. But for the position, we're going power forward, obviously. Height, we're going to go 6'11". Weight, we're going to go 213. You want it at 213 because if you put it any lower, you're going to lose your strength. And if you put it any higher, you're going to lose your speed with ball. Wingspan, you want 6'11". 6'11 is perfect for this build. It's tall. It's the lowest wingspan you can get, but 6'11 is really long, so you should be good. So let's get into the attributes. The first thing I'm going to go through is the physicals, so all the other badges pop up. For speed, we're going to go with 75. For agility, we're going with a 70. For strength, we're going with an 82, which is our cap. And then vertical, we're going to go with an 80. Let's do finishing first. First, we're going to put close shot up to an 87. We're going to have our driving layup at a 67. And our driving dunk at an 87, which is cap. This gives us access to posterizer on silver, area wizard on gold. So posterizer on silver, you can always max +1 that to posterizer on gold. Standing dunk, we're going to go up to an 81. That gives us rise up on silver. And post control, we're going up to an 84. The badge hasn't popped up yet because I don't got MIDI, but we're going to go to a 92 MIDI. And now, see, you get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. That's why you put it at 84. So 92 MIDI. You're going to get an 88 3 ball and 68 free throw. For your pass accuracy, we're going up to a 79. For a ball handle, we're going to be going up to cap, which is 75, and a speed of ball cap, which is 68. Now, getting into defense, we're going to have a 74 interior defense that gives us post lockdown on bronze. We're going to have a 72 perimeter defense, which gives us a movable enforcer on silver and challenger on bronze. Steal is going to be at a 42. I know that's a little low, but I'll explain why I'm doing it that way later. And block, we're going up to an 84 to get that paint patroller on silver and high flying denier on silver. For defensive rebound, we're capping it out at 80. And then offensive board stays at 55. Again, I know that's low, but I'll explain that a little bit. So this is what the build looks like. You got tons of good badges. Let me just show all badges. I mean, we're getting box out beast on silver. We're getting paint patroller on silver. You have these defensive badges. You have Deadeye on gold, Pogo on gold, set shot on gold, and you're gonna get set shot up to legend eventually, as well as shifty shooter. You're gonna get that up to legend as well. You're gonna have legend shifty, legend set shot, and you're gonna have legend post fade phenom. And I'll explain all that in a little bit after I show you the build. But this is the high level of the badges. I mean, you got good badges. You're very versatile and you can move. Takeovers, you get a lot of takeovers. You're gonna get even more once you boost up to your 3 ball, which I'll explain as well. And yeah, this is pretty much the build. Let's just get the compares out. You guys can see the badges down there. Let's see what you get. So these compares are great for your 611. You get Cold Shot Erasing 3-level creator. Obviously, your weaknesses are no all board and no steals. But everything else, you're good at. You can move on this build. You can shoot. You could dribble. You could dunk. You can get past bigger guys. You can get boards. And boards is very dependent on your timing. If you time your board, you're getting it. It doesn't matter if they're 7'4", if they're taller than you, bigger than you, have higher rebound. If you position yourself right, you're getting the board. I will say, if you're using this as a rec build, which I use this as a rec and a park build, you do want to have a center with you, obviously. 80 board is not enough just for you to do rebounds, but you can get these boards, especially in park. This is a great park build. This is a great rec build if you have a good center, or even if you play a small forward role rather than a power forward role. But yeah, Now I'm going to show you the build in part because I'm going to go into the attribute points and how I did them or how I'm planning to do them because I don't have them all, obviously. These are my 3 builds I got so far. Let me fix that. These are the last 3 builds I got because I am not buying more VC in this game. So let's go into the attributes. So as you can see, I already got a few cap breakers. I already had those are 2 from crew, and I got 1 cap breaker from doing something else, which I can't think of right now, to be honest with you. I got it from doing something. Oh, that's what it was. I hit my first rep reward. I'm finally rookie 5. I'm about to be started 1 soon, hopefully in the next couple days or the next day. I got to work, so can't play this all day. But yeah. So I had 3 cap breakers already. Um, Obviously, I put 1 into mid shot. The reason I did that is because it gives you set shot on Hall of Fame, putting it up 1. That's why I set it to 92. I saved my attribute point and I put 1 into set shot specialist. And then for pass act, I bumped that up to an 83. That's why I put it at 79, saving attribute points. I already bumped it up to an 83. I got good pass styles now. I'm gonna cap it out at an 87 because if you look at my pass act, I could put 2 more in. I could put 3 more here, but I don't need an 89. I want an 87. That gives me gold break starter. I'll have gold dimer. No, yeah, I have gold dimer. I don't think I'll get Hall of Fame, but I don't remember, to be honest with you. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'm gonna get Hall of Fame. But anyways, I'm gonna get gold break starter. I'm gonna get better passing styles. I think I get Hall of Fame dimer. Don't quote me because I'm not sure. But you have all your passing stuff on gold, and potentially a Hall of Fame badge if I'm correct. And your midi, you don't need 94 mid range. You just need 93. So don't bother wasting another point on getting 94 midi because it doesn't do anything. 93 is what gives you that set shot on Hall of Fame. So now how I have it planned out is I'm gonna get 2 more cap breakers from the crew. I'm also gonna get another cap breaker at the end of the season. That's 3 cap breakers. The first thing I'm doing is I'm putting up my O board. I'm going to put my O board from a 55 to a 71. So that gives you the opportunity to get those offensive rebounds. You don't need to cap it out all the way to 78 because it does go to 78. If you do the quick math, you can get this to a 78. So to conserve some of my cap breaker points, I'm going to put it at a 71. And that should be more than enough for now to be able to get offensive rebounds. And eventually, when I have those extra 2 cap breakers, I'll probably throw them on here and get 78 if I wanted to. But that's what those 3 cap breakers are going to be used for. On top of that, you're going to be getting about 5 cap breakers between the end of the season getting 1. No, I'm sorry, not the end of the season. That's what's being used for this. You're going to get 5 cap breakers from hitting your rep rewards. So once you hit starter 3, you're going to get another cap breaker. Once you hit starter 5, you're going to get 3 more cap breakers. That's 4. And then you also get 1 from doing these lifetime challenges. I have 58 of them completed. Once you hit 100, you're going to get another one. So that's the goal with that. So like I said, that's 5 cap breakers. Now going back into my player. So those 5 cap breakers, how I'm planning to use them is I'm putting 3 on post control to get an 87 post control. And then I'm going to put 2 on pass accuracy to finish out my pass accuracy and get an 87. So that's my goal with it. It's just an overall versatile build. And then the reason I'm putting my post control up to an 87 is at 86, you get unpluckable on silver. And at 87, you get post up poet on gold. So that's the reason I'm doing it like that. To get post up poet on gold will help you back down defenders and shake them. It's a tier 1 badge. You're going to get post up poet on gold. So you're going to be able to have a higher chance of taking or getting by the defenders using your post skills. I think it's a good badge to have on this type of build. I could just go 86 just to get unpluckable on silver. If that's what you want to do, you can always just put 2 cap breaker points in there, get unpluckable on silver if you don't think post up poet's worth it. But I'm gonna put in 3 and get post up poet on gold. That's my plan at least. And like I said, put the other 2 within pass accuracy and get an 87 pass ac. If you can see, my build is actually called a 3-level 0.4 racer. I know it was called something different when I was making the build. That's because when I put the cap breakers on, it gave me an opportunity to change my name, and I put it to that because I like it better. But that's what I'm planning to do with the cap breakers. To get into the badges though, so I went into shooting specialization. That's what I forgot to explain actually. Shooting specialization, you're gonna get 2 cap breakers. You get 1 here and then 1 here, and then obviously you get your max plus 2 badges, which I'm gonna explain in a little bit. But with those shooting cap breakers, what you want to do is you want to bump your 3-point up to a 90. So you have an 88, you can get it to a 90. The reason you want to put it at a 90 is because it is going to give you limitless range on silver, which it's on bronze right now, but you're going to get it up to silver. And then on top of that, hitting a 90, you're going to get like, I think 5 more takeovers. You're going to get Deep Bomber, I'm pretty sure, which is a very good takeover, and you want it. So those 2 cap breakers you're going to put on 3 ball, and that's going to give you a 93 ball, going to give you more takeovers, and going to give you limitless on silver. I forgot to explain that. Now to get into the badges. So you're going to get these badge perks. You're going to get from the shooting specialization, you're going to get a max plus 1 and a max plus 2. For these, you're going to put your max plus 1, because you have set shot on Hall of Fame due to the 93 midi, due to putting it up with the cap breaker. You want to put set shot on legend using the max plus 1, and then with the max plus 2, you want to put shifty shooter. You're gonna have shifty shooter on legend. It's a crazy build to have shifty shooter on legend on 611. So that's what you want to do with your you're going to be putting the tier 1 badge. You're gonna put post fade phenom if you prefer. This is a preference. I'm putting post fade phenom because it's gonna be a legend badge. Once I get it up to Hall of Fame, obviously, and I get the crew thing, it's gonna be legend. So you want to put it up to legend, and then with your tier 2 badge, I was gonna put it on posterizer because it would give it up to me on gold. That's what my plan was. You can also put it on challenger if you want. I think challenger with your wingspan on bronze is more than enough, because if you jump, you're most likely getting test. So my plan was to put it on poster and get gold posterizer. But you could also put it on challenger. You can put it on the movable enforcer. You can really put it on whatever you please. It depends on how you play and what you want to do. Now, for these season badges, you're gonna get max plus 1s. I didn't really focus on these yet, so you could do whatever you want with these ones. But for the max plus 2s, for the tier 1 badge, you're gonna be putting Deadeye on that one. Every season, every time you grind out that max plus 2 tier 1 badge, you're gonna put that shit on Deadeye. The reason you're putting it on Deadeye is because you're gonna take Deadeye from gold to legend. Like, that's crazy. You got legend post fade phenom, which is permanent. You got legend shift set shot specialist, and you got legend shifty, and on top of that, now you're gonna have legend Deadeye with the max plus 2. So that's just crazy. There's so many options this year, it's not even funny to get these badges up. So the other max plus 2, if you want, you can put it on Rise Up to get it on Hall of Fame. Oh no, you can't. Let me fix that. So with the max plus 2 for the tier 2 badge, that one you can put on whatever you want. Like, say you didn't put your crew one on posterizer, you can put it on posterizer to get on Hall of Fame. I'm probably gonna go with lightning launch to get it on gold for my tier 2. I think that's probably my best bet. Tier 2 lightning launch, so I could be even faster. You can also put it on defensive badges. It's really up to how you play. And then for the max plus 1s, you're gonna go Rise Up with gold. That's up to you again, complete preference. I'm gonna probably do Rise Up on gold. And you're gonna do tier 2, you can do whatever you like. That comes down to your play style. I'm probably gonna put Pipeline Denier gold. That. So just to finish off the cap breakers. So after you use all those cap breakers, as I explained earlier, what you want to do is with whatever remaining cap breakers you get after you're done hitting starter 5, after you're done with the crew cap breakers, after you're done with the lifetime one, and have your post control up, pass accuracy, offensive rebound, whatever else you get, you want to throw into steel. You're going to cap out your steel at 67 once you put 4 cap breakers in. So, like I said, there's so many opportunities to get cap breakers. I have no doubt we'll be getting an extra 4 cap breakers. And you throw that into steel. And then you got a 67 steel, you got bronze glove, bronze interceptor. You're more than able to pick lanes. Or you could save a couple. You could save a point and put 3 cap breakers because you have to, because you have to get the 60, and you can get 60 for. And also, if you want to in the future, it's not a necessity at the moment, but say you have a few extra 4 cap breakers, you want to put block up to an 88, you can get high flying denier on gold. And so that's pretty much the build, guys. Like I said, I'm enjoying this build a lot. I'm very consistent with shooting. I'm doing crazy post phenom fades. Like, I'm just loving this build just in general. But that is the video for today, guys. If you guys like this build, let me know. If you guys want to see more build videos, please let me know. Like and subscribe. It really helps. I'm still getting into posting. I'm still getting into YouTube. And if you guys want to see more, I'm more than happy to give you more. But have a good rest of your day, guys, and thank you very much for watching.